Yo, the boy, the boy, baby. With the girl fire. Yo, what? 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 Is your boy? Is your boy back? With the girl fire street. They want to fly up. And yes, but I might be the boy. The folks still below, but we are taking it down in the world. Down in the world. There of love. Trouble, please. To the devil, love you. To the devil's love, story. On my ears, Soy un boy gitano. Whoa, yeah, the young Jabba. Oh, Ben, Meister. Kevin Jones. Snowball. Jones. But I don't care if we got you on hours the pet. Or you buy it up in the dead. Yeah, you're the Oh, who's well and so the food is about all of all the bad water, brothers, and so vitamin, blue. Oh, mommy! Get $20 back. I'm gonna try to buy it, but it's fun! Oh, okay, simple. Okay, simple, give me a big dog, I always keep you on it. Okay, I have it on, but let's basically, fuck you know. But let's basically, should be a good trade. You, the line, and we are doing better. So yeah, I'm gonna just say to you guys about the slave baby. What I want to say to you guys is happy. Oh, of July, baby. If I end up being good, if I move on some pieces and stuff, I mean, I'm definitely keeping it running probably long term and small. And of course, Chunky, you know what? Thinking, you're from a young age. We're 17 and like players, type of squad. That's beautiful. I mean, my warriors, I'm not just brothers on the day long. We lie behind the watches the sun that is with the body name. Look at it. Look at it. Updated it. Updated it. The ultimate the fair shot. The chest. Ah. Should I trade that? Yes. Oh, well, George. Am I making it? Do that bubble boy alley? Oh, yeah, definitely do that. Am I making some trade? Hey, my back with the brownies, dude. Am I making some trades? What I wanted to say is, I want to join you guys to subscribe. Because I'm on my way for 2,000 subscribers. That's good. Hey, the RJs, on an RJ support. I'm doing the Jack support again. This is to be a good. This is the challenge for the month. The baby freedom. No. I'm sorry to burn this in here, but I don't want to hear. Oh, God. One more decision on the boat. Oh, really don't be a sneaky player type of snagging team. We might end up being a little sneaky layoff. Good, definitely number. Oh, never mind. It's small. Most days it's supposed to have to be the little sticky player. Oh, this is for Yogi. Did the harbor in the bowl. Might be better than our bowl. Wake up. Hey, lucky I played though. That's good thing. Lucky I played though. Oh,
Let's hear it for the NBA Rookie of the Year.
Round one in the Western Conference begins.
it's really good.
Enter a new domain where the regular season fades away and the NBA challenge comes into focus as they try to take the upper hand against the Denver Nuggets. Round one, game one, the NBA playoffs coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now Denver's starting five. Jamal Murray out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's George. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the three, small forward. And for San Antonio, at the forward slugs, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the one with Castle at the two. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And it's going to be Denver off the tip. Goes up on the wing. And he buries it. Back rim and in.
That gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's George. Makes it with a kiss.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
From 13, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When asking him about their key to success, he immediately praised Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake. That's the ball. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. See if they execute it. Guys?
Turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance. Like there could be something personal taking place here. Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
San Antonio with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by Denver.
The response, Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3-2.
Castle against Murray. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Throw down at the end. I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. 5-5 start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. Where they're not getting shot. Everything's good. Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
There's McCollum with the three. He buries it from three. McCollum's got 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled. And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into it. You got to almost be in there. And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
And another three for Denver.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now. Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot. But it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Connects from downtown.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling. Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now. It looks to be the beginning of the end.
Keldon Johnson has checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for C.J. McCollum. Fox, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get ready. Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly that. Right. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing.
No good there.
Well, he certainly had some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Puts up a deep three. Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Murray's got 21 points in the game. Spurs trail by 17. Fox outside to win the run. Here he goes. it home.
Handles of Fox.
Hey, bro, you need me
defense creating shot opportunities for himself.
Murray's shot is good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they got to make some kind of adjustment.
What do you think about that?
Defensively inside. Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
Connects again from distance.
Letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples.
The body was by the time of the
A different look for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Murray for 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
The Spurs have got 8 of 15 shots to go. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's Johnson, who baked it in off the glass.
And out. I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of the last 10 points have come in the paint. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in. Very aggressive offense so far.
San Antonio shooting the first free throws of the evening. So neither team will fall that time for him. Here's Beasley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team. Well, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first half. We got a blowout underway here. Just dominating this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll. And also the coaching staff just playing with great energy and converting in transition.
Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Then there's Luke Cornette. Then there's Harper. And it's Bryant in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Beasley, oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Hey, they're all gonna
Misses off the left iron. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And another 3 for Denver.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 minutes have way beyond the arc.
Here's Castle. And the dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Castle. Pass to Harper. Into the lane. Up and over McCollum. And Harper with a basket. Only assist by Castle.
How to generate offense.
Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6.
Once he senses he's got room for the pull-up, he's going to take it. And that's really one of Westbrook's go-to shots.
For San Antonio, comes in for Johnson, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. And then for Denver, Watson, he's checked in for Beasley, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Westbrook. Vassell's shot is good.
And Vassell is so skilled at keeping his balance and navigating his way inside.
To the middle.
I gotta do the big of the early.
Gordon with the big finish.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
All right, for those just joining us. We're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Fox. Jacks up a 3 and count it.
Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
There's McCullum with the 3. And again, Denver with the 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot. And they're not making up for their own shots from deep either, so that's
down the triple.
shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got the scoop for the game.
Finds Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Castle. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
And San Antonio has possession. Here's Fox. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
For Denver, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Denver quick. He's got 14.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time, and 3-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples. It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Fires the 3, and again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record. 3-pointers made.
Triples putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's setting game in 2021.
9 seconds separating the shot. Next again from distance.
What can you say? Wow. I mean, he's done it. The most 3-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
Look at who's out there. And out for San Antonio, Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and it's Barnes in for Bryant. And then for Denver, Jokic comes in for Murray, and it's George in for Gordon. Murray, shot is good.
Murray saw the 3 made on the other end and decided to come right back and get one of his own.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense has absolutely no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
Rejected by Wembanyama. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring. Like Kenny's acting career. Okay, I'm not even...
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight, guys. What do you see?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident. You got to keep working. Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, we got a team down.
Get them out of there.
That's
it for us.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start. Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
San Antonio's got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. They've got CJ pitches out there with George. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Murray in at the 2 spot.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness. Certainly his name.
To the inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
Oh, there's the alley. And the jam by George.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Inside. Down. Official calls a foul. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
He just came out to the play.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Yeah,
they see clear evidence
baby.
of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it.
What
Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials
I
for
knew
recognizing
it.
the mistake.
I already
Nobody
know
likes to say they
that.
got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Murray. Nails the front iron, and in it goes.
48
points for Jamal Murray.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong.
About Castle. He'll take any chance he gets to finish the job.
And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Fox for 3. Get it again. Kicks it out to Barnes. Another shot. Rebound by Murray. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. That's another bucket.
Lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Murray from outside. Good. He hits again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this high must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever.
And it's 57 ties in with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game in 2020. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama. Wow. And he now holds third place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down.
Only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 for 7. He got it again! Sensational!
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
And he's now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
One more bucket, and he passes Jordan for first.
McCollum with a steal. Watson passes to Murray. Over Kessel. Sell with the rebound.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list. Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half.
He hits another one.
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, He sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades. To see him surpass, wow, crazy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's the fill from the arc. And 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
The three, the seven. San Antonio hits again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. And nice to take a moment to reflect on the magnitude of what he's accomplished this evening.
And you can't take it for granted. This crowd witnessing a tremendous offensive performance.
Boy, I tell you what, this is one of the greatest displays you'll see in not just basketball, any sport. Unbelievable.
For San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Barnes, and it's Harper in for Fox. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jakob Poeltl. He's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Paul George. Beasley's checked in for Watson. And it's Russell Westbrook in for McCollum. And another three for Denver.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three.
They came out gunning and have not stopped. They're really struggling with turnovers. 6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this.
Fires in the triple.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter, handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's carrying much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They're being careless with the rock. Too many turnovers could cost them this game. Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down, even if it's a tough shot. Any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get... If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
11 seconds left in the third quarter. Go! Another three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
He's on fire.
Able to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. 7 seconds left in the third quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on. Refusing to let up. Yeah, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Really locking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
If that W ball, I'm still mad. Shit, look, I'm just getting myself a happy 4th of July, bro. I'm your 4th of July goes your boy. You better make it in small moon. Yeah, okay. We're making out more games. Same to you, bro. Oh, God, that dog, I'm definitely taking pictures of that dog. You guys know, going forget that 90. Oh, yeah, but some more moon. Maybe forget about Taking a mega. Oh, yeah. 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 Jill on the white Maria.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round one, continues.
That's what he's doing there.
Fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score 1-1 as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets starting lineup. Jamal Murray is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Paul George, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Watson in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. It's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Out to the wing. Watson for 3. Edwards in his first shot this game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides. And if everything goes to plan, it's going to be
They say it's a make or miss league.
Rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, he did that one, though.
Jokic with the steal.
Yeah. Give me those.
Lets it go from deep. Watson's got 6.
and that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk to head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he'd probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. It's got to you.
Is essential to his success. To not start 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game. And wait to finish and cut it to that
Look at the basket, guys. Still shaking. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, they are going full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control of both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you
have to be aware when Yama to really keep a body on.
Curry for 3.
These threes, they're really been the driving force on this run.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. On offense, they're on a 17-6 run. Watson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers on the D.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes passes to Vassell.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get
Murray from deep 3-point and again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
they came out and rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams today.
Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell, and it's Harper in first to five.
Oh, was it definitely championship? Oh, so 3 years ago then.
Castle. It's also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for McCall Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And again, Denver.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
They're going to
They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And they got their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
Here's Murray. He's got 12. Another three for Denver.
Last 5 makes. How about all 5 from long range?
That'll be a
second
call.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips.
Both those turnovers
could have been avoided.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
To get the ball in bounds, they get called for a 5-second violation.
And the struggles continue, guys. They've been the culprit.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Cornette, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Barnes. And Castle was subbed in for Harper. That'll be a 5-second call.
And that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Another 3 for Denver.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Just sloppy basketball in that first half. They just seem a little bit out of sync.
Fires for 3. But he gets hit again from deep.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes. And those
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Ball in range from the undercut. Again from distance.
coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. That bucket isn't no time at all. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
I love Johnson's attitude. He marches down and kicks his one.
From 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. See this kind of exchange more often than not. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And stolen by Gordon. Here's Murray. Yep, that one goes. Murray's got 40 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And glad to have you with us as we get going.
Oh, the next turn on back. Oh, no, damn me. No, the fucking the moon. Oh, come here, dude. Hello, fire. Fire, we're not. Oh, it's gonna be good for my food. Yeah.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The San Antonio Spurs with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Denver Nuggets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round 1 of the Western Conference. Conference playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0. Depending on all right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic is out there with Paul George. Then there's C.J. McCollum and David Johnson in at the 3 slot. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they have a huge advantage having stole the first 2 games on the road.
I mean, they really do, B.A. This team smells blood in the water. Believe that.
From deep, and again, Denver 3.
Well, that's what separates him from the shooters. The deep range. He really gets his legs into it.
Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jokic.
Graceful alley-oop from Jokic. A big man who can really
They desperately want to stop this run.
might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 on the perimeter. Jokic with a screen on Castle. Murray passes to Jokic. Yes, Murray picking up the assist.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good
Hey, I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Let's the 3 fly. Jamal Murray hit from deep. Murray's got 9.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They're going to turn.
They
They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Walton passes to Murray. 3-pointer.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Get the game on, done.
That'll be a 5.
Alrighty, 94.
Resulting in turnovers.
Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. The deep 3 from Murray. Rebounded by Fox.
I don't know
what he was
thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach. And letting him think about that's 3 in a row.
Inside, working on George. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets lead by 15. The deep three from Murray. And the three for Denver. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe also some of the game plan. Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. There's a minute 54 left.
The
consistency might
be
Fox is a legitimate
Murray's got 21 points in the game.
Well, he
has running long-range plays that are working. Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
We thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And out of bounds. Hurdles checked in for the Nuggets. CJ McCollum comes in for George. Denver leading by 21. Murray from outside. And again from 3. Buries his 10th
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Murray for 3. And again. Denver with a 3.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
3-pointer Target from range. Fox has got 9.
That's how you return the favor. Fox getting aggressive.
Murray from outside. Go! Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Puts it up from 17. And around the rim that time before dropping. Murray's got 38 points.
They're not wasting any time.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. Although... And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier.
From the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution.
They've got Aaron Gordon. C.J. McCollum is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second.
Not only
pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
Knocks down the long game. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Shoots from 14. Bryant, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense.
Beyond the arc.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Harper. Pounded by Westbrook. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Three-point range. Westbrook's got 11 here in the quarter alone. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Steps back. Here's Harper. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jakob.
And as slippery as he is, the defense has to play Harper tight. It gets him an and one here.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Russell Westbrook. And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Bryant, he's checked in for Harper. Pass to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Back to Murray. Three, Westbrook. He's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Three-pointer Fox. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making him connect.
Again from distance.
And he's matched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensive go.
Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in 3-point makes for a playoff game. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Pass to Pearl.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket.
1:52 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Fox for 3. It again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Murray passes to Pearl.
He's an expert working this set. Murray loves finding the best option out of pick and roll.
San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And the officials
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in. It's again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
Another from 3.
And you talk about competing against yourself. He is the definition. No accomplishment is too great. Resting on his laurels, he has once again delivered an absolute gem of a three-point clinic, breaking his own record for 2nd most all-time. And now he holds 2 of the top 3 spots in postseason single-game history.
It's a night like tonight that shows he is always Competing. Talk about the players getting in the zone. He lives in the zone. When you're putting up 30 or more points from three-point land in a game, you're set to go. Oh, there's another.
What an incredible scoring performance on the big stage.
Yes, making playoff history here, guys. He's in some elite company of a single game. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Amazing. 16 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guy shouldn't be able to move like this.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Nuggets ahead, delivering the blowouts. We've got more in store for you right after
this. And man, they got what a pace they showed.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. An interesting. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round.
Oh, you know, like he invited me. Whoa, one more give away. Oh, no, you know, oh, Lord, you know what it needs. Whoa. Whoa. That's kind of my head. Oh, I'm waiting. You know, I don't think you want to matter. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, yo!
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round one, continues. The San Antonio Spurs have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Denver Nuggets. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And the starting group for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are... They're guards, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, you got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Georgia is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Murray, and it's Jokic in at the 2 spot, manning the middle. Take a look at the Nuggets. Has it been better played? He has them up 3-0 in a series.
Well, Kevin, the answer to the first part of your question is both. Much more connected than during the regular season. They've had some fortunate plays. Right now, everything is working.
Momentum has been a
We're going down the way.
And don't discount the importance
Good,
of
you're over and out of me.
like they believe.
Good, baby.
Way deep downtown.
It's all in by the Nuggets. They come into this game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running the plays, picking the shots.
In the system.
Sinks the triple. He's got 12. Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. San Antonio's lined up there, 4 o'clock. Who picks up the assist.
That's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him. Great off the opening tip, especially on the offensive.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And let's go to
The Nuggets head coach. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. Still the magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby. Back to you.
Straight points coming off the triple.
From beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself.
This early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Mr. Barnes over George. And that one's good, Barnes.
Boy, the quick release of Barnes is really something to behold. Knockout mid-range shooter.
Took him, nope.
Murray's
got 24 points.
Last 5 made shots have all been defense is just giving up paper rock.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open shots, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
That high release point
Cullen comes in for George. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Bogdanovich. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Campbell.
Oh, hi, Alexi. Are you dead? Didn't make it.
Third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
The wide open look here for Fox. Kicks it over to Johnson.
And you see some of that
payback
of Wemby able to drive and kick. That is a 7'4" guard.
Westbrook fires one. And again for 3. Here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. From deep, Johnson. And
Get the body.
Right back at him with the
Murray's got 33 points.
can't help but pick their defense apart. they're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Now Watson, Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Pass to Watson. Murray outside. The tray. Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage.
Quickly acting that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Back from outside. Doesn't go for it. And McCollum puts up a deep three. And the second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-quarters as... And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown.
So far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. They're on the nice roll.
Given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is in his shooting guard. With Johnson at the small forward. Luke Cornett is out there with Bryant. It's Harper at the 1. Here's Castle. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Hey, even guys at his skill level, it doesn't happen.
Shots at the rim. No wonder you're losing.
It's not less.
Just a reliable guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
McCollum sinks it. Good range from outside. Wow.
They've given up a lot of time.
And their defensive rotations have been.
It was going on, definitely I'm like it all. Oh, definitely.
Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitation. He wants to talk to the team right now. Barnes outside. Here's Fox. Oh, the shake. He gets the bucket on the way in.
When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
George is out there. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Hudson in at the small forward. That's the group in the game.
This is the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
There's the deep ball from Jokic. His touch from the perimeter.
Cleared away by George. The Nuggets leading by 11.
Letting it fly.
Outside, Fox. He's off from 3. Denver's got 8 shots off from 3.
Guys, just really impressed. They made big plays. And that's why it's going to be on.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I'll tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams. It's a tough battle underneath all game. And
tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
They expected
Yeah,
such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
He was doing everything right in the post game. Definitely had the hot hand.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets.
You're done! Randy! You're done! Oh, let's go! Thank you! Dang, we're doing good! Dang, we're doing good! You're doing good! Thank you for beating it! Everything different. I don't want to see them! I mean, my wife did a bad job of beating them. No, not even the Kings did a bad job. But I got one of them, right? I got one of them, right? No, I got a plug in the dollar. Yeah,
the Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Dallas Mavericks are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Denver Nuggets. The opening game of the conference semifinals. Up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. They've got Peyton Watson, George out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, Dennis Murray in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Washington and Lively down low. And Harden in at the 3. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. That's on Derek Lively.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Irving finds Lively. Launches it.
Yeah, well, Murray has worked a lot on his defense, and that's a good contestant.
Irving, no good. And here's Jokic outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Yeah, Pirtle, he's checked in for Denver. Has to flag. Pulls it in from the elbow, and he comes up with a bucket.
He knocks down a new has this shot down pat.
Murray again from deep.
This is why they go take and make shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were in the chat. Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said in the pregame, Murray is the ideal point guard. He can excel on and off the ball. That is what makes him.
Stop, Jamal Murray.
You just never know how he'll attack you, guys.
As always, Allie, thank you.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Murray from outside nails it from three. Murray's got 6 points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Shoots from 12, and it's flag missing. Denver has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by George. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night. Irving for 3. Watson with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together,
it adds up quickly.
Out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Denver. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Denver moving around. Murray from outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Washington. That's now here's McCollum. And here's Denver. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Murray for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
12 straight points on threes. This defense is not extending very well.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Jamal Murray. The 4th spot held by... TJ McCollum.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
He drops it from range. Murray's got 21 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Christie. From behind the arc. Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Nuggets on offense. They're on an 18-4 run. Let's it go for deep. And another 3 for Denver.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Irving against McCollum. Irving attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
That's one of the things that makes Kyrie so special. His ball handling. It's elite.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
Chris. The shot is off.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there. What a performance for him on the offensive. And he's been fantastic the entire game. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
3-pointer. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Flags checked in for Dallas. About 7 seconds separating the shot. Hits the trifecta.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose.
Pure from three-point range.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
That'll be a fun.
Second call. Yeah, 3 turnovers already, and some frustration starting to settle in.
26 seconds left. And again for 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Yeah, they need to really start taking care of the basketball. I mean, just careless play since the opening tip.
Again from distance.
And he snatched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games. Of his life. Or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the work out
there. Making a change here. George is checked in.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
That'll be a 5-second call.
There's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
20 seconds left now in the first quarter. Count it. Murray's got 50 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
McCollum with a steal.
They've really struggled so far, committing a lot of turnovers.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's Denver opening up a huge gap. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. We've got Jakob Poeltl, C.J. McCollum is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Paul George, and it's Beasley in a small forward.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there, running the floor.
Inside, and the dunk by Poeltl.
Yeah, well, if you're looking for a pick-and-roll partner, Poeltl is a good man to call on.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the paint. And Gafford gets the assist by Flag. Gafford's gotten 4 this quarter.
A point-blank range, that is too easy.
Shot's good by McCollum.
The defense was there for the challenge, but C.J. McCollum showing you his ability to fight through that.
And Russell.
I think we got a big door. All the boys, thank you for the ball. Once again, what? 6-7. Oh, funny number. Hey, Portland. I didn't follow. Yeah, boy. I'm really fighting now, teacher. Guilty. Why can't they have the dollar for you? Yeah, the dollar. Oh, the dollar. I get to go there.
We'll try to even the score at 1-1.
Push me on the
Nuggets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Paul George. Jamal Murray is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, sliding out of the wing positions will be Thompson and Fly. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Irving in at the point. Tip-off goes to Denver. To the wing on the left. It's up to 3. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
And here's Denver. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. So far. Going 5 games straight, undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deep in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are clearly in contention to go all the way.
Here's Murray.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us.
Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He gets the run, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continues, you can poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned.
We appreciate that. We thank you. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To get this game started. Gets it to go.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Jamal Murray.
Going on the plane, 8 feet. There's no level.
Have the ability to widen the gap.
No!
Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together over this last stretch.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Dallas is falling 2-5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Irving drives in. Denver grabs the miss. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
They were able to maintain and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play. Shooting the lights out, nothing like silencing the crowd.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon.
Decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to look with his guys and talk about strategy. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek White. Bobby comes in for Washington. Ashley Marshall, he's checked in for Flyer. Christie subbed in for Russell Westbrook in for the Nuggets.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Is good. 14 points for him.
Great quarter. Trying to will his team back in the game. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Irving from long range. And the Mavericks another 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up their playmakers.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. This guy has been in the tackle. Might want to intercede here.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Jamal Murray, another 3. Murray's got 33.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Launches a 3.
Come on, boy. Jamal Murray in the playoffs ball.
And again for 3. He's
Boy,
really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Flag is checked in for Christie. The Nuggets also changing it up. Curry is checked in for Jokic. And George is subbed in for Peyton Watson. They're going to get it in bounds that time. And the Nuggets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. And here's the Nuggets from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
No good. And a turnover by the Mavericks. 7 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the triple. Trains it from beyond the arc. George has got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Nuggets.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The 3-point shot.
Let's go get the win.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Dallas Mavericks with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Denver Nuggets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This one promises to be hard fought. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Greg.
Here we go.
No.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. And now Dallas' starting group. Washington Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's flagged into the small forward position. Here's Irving. Shot misses. Good D by Murray. Here's Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Back to Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
George with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are being pressure this early, it is intimidating.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Watson. Murray from outside. Counted from distance.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that speed, the outside jump.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Lively. And a slam go by Lively. And absolutely even smooth when he's pounding the ball like that.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance,
Everybody's jacking him up to play out. You want guys to stay within themselves. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm.
Murray shot is good.
Well, shooters shoot. He's taking that look every time.
Good.
just a little off his game. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Buries it from 3.
The
3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in the regular season, and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat right now. But that could change here tonight. No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from it.
Launches a 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Now it's all about maintaining this lead. But you can't give up this lead. You got to keep attacking.
All the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Mavericks trail by 16. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, his threes are so hard to compete against.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Who's out there now for Denver? Batum checked in for Paul George. Russell Westbrook comes in for Watson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Bogdanovich. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got taking better shots.
Here's Gafford. It is good. Nice 7 from Irving.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly. 12 straight points off threes. His defense is not extending very well.
And that one's good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Murray from outside. Go!
Another
from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Marshall.
No.
Finish from the low block.
Hey, Marshall from Paw Patrol.
Movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The three ball. The assist by McCollum. Murray's got 33 points. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He gets it in there.
And just like that, Irving's got his next bucket. His instincts are so strong. The moment he's got the look, he just pulls up.
Murray passes to Westbrook. Puts up a three. And again for three. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot.
Yeah, he's in the flag mode.
Got it off in time. Denver
Nuggets
already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be... Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. C.J. McCollum is out there with Jamal Murray. And there's Jakob Poeltl. And there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Beasley in at the 4. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. The three from Thompson. The rebound by Beasley. Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Murray. Beasley finds Westbrook. Outside Murray. The three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Murray's got 39.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's Marshall penetrating. And here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The big three from Murray. And Denver with a three.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Murray from outside. Connects again from distance.
And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in the playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, putting on a show on the big stage. Here's Gafford. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slip feed. Gafford's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, we know about the scoring, but don't discount Flag's passing.
The deep three from Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Outside Murray. This one for three. Another from three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Yes, and now time for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Gafford with the bucket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to McCollum. Denver moving it around. Murray from outside. Connects again from distance.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Fires the three. Another three from Murray. Murray's got 57 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple.
On the wing, Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets have got all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Marshall right side. Marshall's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
There's McCollum with the 3. Yes, that's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now McCollum takes a 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. For 3. Sinks the Trey. McCollum's got 9.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Now a timeout by Denver.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
9 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Nails it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 12 now in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just and continuing to press him in.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're... Well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team. Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. You can't get too comfortable. You need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this thing. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington and Lively down low. Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's flagged in at the 3.
Credit the defense of Jokic. He turns them over, then quickly starts to play.
Takes a step back. Here's Irving. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight. Irving, no good on the free throw.
In terms of raw talent, Kyrie Irving is a step up from a lot of other guys. He just has an innate ability to create things on the floor and make pretty shots.
Jokic throws it down.
from Jokic, a big man who can really move.
Here's Christie. No points so far. To the wing, right side. Here's Flag outside. Drills it from deep.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
To the inside. And a jam by George.
It's just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Back to George. Denver moving it around. And there's the line. With the jam.
And look at George. Put him in the shade with the alley-oop jam.
6 points for him. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
George has a screen on Irving. Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop. Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Get down and there one now. I don't want to lay down. I don't want to lay down. Don't have me lay down. Don't have me lay down. Yeah, boy,
the Western Conference semifinals. The Dallas Mavericks have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Nuggets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continues, coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Max Christie out there with Irving, and it's Flag in at the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Bogdanovich out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Paul George, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. Tip off goes to him. Outside Bogdanovich. Stolen by Lively. The 10-foot. The kick out to Irving. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA, Kyrie. Showing you that quick release there.
For 3. A shot's good on the assist by
Nothing like answering back.
It's my being on the Nuggets. Everybody dance
Boom. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
Murray has that spear that you make one more man, for mine.
Lively inside.
Hey guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Ladder climber. Love how they're using him. You know what they're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today.
Now Murray following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And Jamal Murray's got 12.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
That's the Flag. Now, Washington. Off target from three-point range. Floats it up.
Jokic's always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Moving against Murray. Dallas down to the 2. Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-5 lead. Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points exclusively from the triple. 4 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
I mean, the defense is giving them those shots.
Let's take this chance to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Jamal Murray, number 1. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Irving. Scores off the spin. He's got 8.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
For 3, Murray. Nuggets from deep. And it's flag missing. The Nuggets lead by 10. Puts up a deep 3. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Counted.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Murray the pass to Watson. From past the arc. And Jamal Murray, another 3. 24 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off.
Well, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Nice feed that time from Bogdan.
3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early and open up the inside for them later on.
Fires away from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. They are still staying on the loss.
For that loss, you can credit their defense. Lack thereof. Great job.
There's no way that you can justify that when you don't work on defense. You're going to end up on the losing end. With good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5?
The defense has impressed deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back
And really deep through that shot. Murray's got 36.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
have been unwilling or unable to take that shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Murray's got 41.
Oh my God, I'm not stupid, I'm busy. I'm busy looking at my channel. I'm sorry if I'm like it out, so.
Assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead now.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Murray's got 44.
Displayed intensity right off the opening tip.
Forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns.
Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot as much as possible.
Goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on the shot. Marshall. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, right now, starting to see they got guys in three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Flag is on there with Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Marshall at the 3. To the middle.
I like Hurdle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. Again, speaks to his mobility.
The Mavericks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Marshall. Out to Thompson. There's a 3. Offensive rebound. Flags got 5 points in the quarter.
An efficient three-point shooter. That clearly hasn't changed for Flag.
Hurdle with a screen on Thompson. Murray dishes to Murray. That's in there. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Big miscommunication. Defense recognizes it. Takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite.
Placement and time, you have to be close to perfect.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And you know, you can get those buckets, guys, when you're able to get out on the break, get the ball up the court as fast as you can.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Flag. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Batua screen on Thompson, and he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Bagley. Goes up and finished off by Bagley.
And at 6-11.
Oh boy. So crazy. But I was hard on the street. But then, but then, I went on the journey, watching the channel with the video, I did it. And boy, I was learning about this day. I'm reporting to love. They about this, you all later.